Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Mastio! I'm up. Have a heart, for God's sake. Enough. All right. That's enough.
I was just waking you up.
You don't say so.
You agreed to pay for that.
Here, you paid for the agony. Wake up, boys. Rise and shine. Let's go. Today's a day of rest, so get up. It's a holiday.
What's a holiday?
A holiday means you don't work. It's certainly far more fun than being a farmer or a hunter.
Fun is fun and labor's labor. Having a good time is far more fun than being a farmer.
You men are getting a labor fixation. A day of rest will work wonders for you. If ever you get more civilized, your free time will extend to 2 days, often 3 or more. Celebrations, vacations, festivals. Remember, have your fun all day long. The entire day is for you. And since you're up early, I'll even teach you. Guess again.
Teach us to have far more fun than we had farming.
Please sit down, guys, calmly now, and try to pay attention. That's nice. Now you can play, too. Now, then, the idea of this game is to figure out numbers. Now, where shall I begin? Here. You got a brain for numbers?
You bet your ass.
No, we'll bet a cent.
Here you go.
I'm thinking of a number. You have to say what number I'm thinking of. If you guess right, then you get the cent. Otherwise, you have to pay. You ready?
Ready.
Bully for you. I'm ready for you. What number am I thinking of?
20.
That's pretty close. I was thinking of 21. I'll give you another chance if you like. You want to guess again?
Yes.
I'm ready. Now what number is in my head?
21. 21.
Afraid not. Haven't you learned, for heaven's sake, not to take such awful advice? That time I was thinking of 20. Imagine, 20.
I'm ready to go again.
You sure?
Yes.
What number?
20.
Now listen, pal, that's no way to win. Shouting out the first number that passes through your tiny little mind. It's madness. Bet coolly. Use your head. Do it calmly. Would you care to guess again?
Yes.
Isn't this more fun?
Yes.
Tell me, what's the number I'm thinking of?
21.
Just a minute, Uto. Calm down.
5, 10, 10.
No, you're getting panicky. You've got to learn to play or you won't have any money left. Get the hang of it. Try it with the other guys. You've really got to work at it. Huh? You have the makings of a great player.
Want to try?
You ask me or vice versa?
You're a beginner, so I better ask. But don't be hasty about it. Don't give me the first number that comes into your head. You can take plenty of time. I'm thinking of 21. Now, what number am I thinking of?
21.
Oh, God, he's right. Now I'm thinking of 20. Now, what number am I thinking?
20.
It's the limit.
Philly,
Ham, what do you want?
you gotta be fooling. Aren't you my little plaything?
So you want to make love?
Yeah.
I suppose you like to get your filthy hands on my body.
Yeah.
And put your mouth on my mouth?
Your mouth, your shoulders, your neck, you name it.
You mean kiss my entire body?
Among other things, that's what I had in mind when I bought you.
want me. You think I'm too ugly. Why don't you go and play with your Katorcha, huh?
She'd much rather play with herself.
You've got to choose either me or her. You can't play around with two females. It's a bad scene. Especially when I'm one of them.
Now, wait. You think it's that simple to unload a hunk of flesh like her?
It's not?
Not at all.
Then go ahead and play with her.
Why don't the three of us play together?
The point which I'm trying to make is that I want you for my own, not to share you with another girl.
Honey, I know how you feel, but it won't be easy. Mind if I get off here? This merry-go-round's making me sick.
I think you're scared of her. Maybe Katorcha's prettier, but I'm twice as strong as she is.
It takes a lot more than a female to scare me. It takes this.
What does it take?
One of these days, I'm going to open it.
Why?
To be able to see inside and to know what makes me think and feel. These vibrations which cause me to exist and to know that I'm alive.
What makes you punish yourself?
I'm punishing myself because the answer's been staring me in the face and I never knew it. But I do now.
What is it?
Listen, you. I've got to do what I tell you. And we'll be alone. With no more Katorcha to get in the way.
What the hell's he doing? Is he freaked out or what?
Ham is expecting Katorcha for an appointment, that's all. An appointment d'amour.
An appointment d'amour? What's that?
I don't know how to say it, but it's heavenly, it's stupendous, romantic, and it's fun. This girl has met this man and thinks he's handsome. And she says to him, listen, if you'd like to come around this afternoon, we'll go for a walk. And he says, okay, and they make an appointment. So he arrives and he waits. And the more he waits, the more in love he gets. He sighs. He looks up at the sky. Then he thinks about how long he's had to wait. And the longer he waits, the more he suffers. And the more he suffers, the more miserable he gets. And the more miserable he gets, the better he feels.
And the more you explain about this, the more I start to think you're full of shit.
That's because you're a cynical fool. You couldn't possibly attract a girl who is a beauty like Katorcha. Everything a woman should be, and more.
Couldn't I?
Have you ever tried?
She is lovely,
Is she?
isn't she?
Katorcha, flower of my life.
That's pretty cruel, biting her hand.
No, he kissed her.
How about taking a stroll, my love? Take these a minute. Smell them. Don't eat them now.
Oh, hey, Freshy, what did you hit me like that for?
Got the hots for Katorcha, eh? I'll push your head in. You made eyes at Katorcha, didn't you? You like to look at her. Yes, you do. I saw you. Well, from now on, every time you look at Katorcha, you have to pay her 1 cent for the honor. Everyone has to pay me 1 cent. I saw all of you looking at her. Cough it up. Very funny. I'd kick you right in the crotch if you had one. 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. What about him? He's got eyes, hasn't he?
All he's got.
All right. But don't ever let me catch you looking over at the missus again, do you hear? Keep your eyes closed and don't peek. Anyone who peeks pays. Up you go, sweetie. Back in slow.
Come on in, doll. We'll give it a whirl. You ever heard of such a thing? We pay to look at Katorcha. That mountain really must be pretty, eh?
You think she's pretty? Oh, she's magnificent, simply dazzling.
Well, she's the prettiest creature I ever saw.
And once for me, Philly was the prettiest. To think I've been living in ignorance.